A night of honor, a night of hockey, and a night to salute those who serve. Can the Rock Lobsters find a way to win once again, or will the Moccasins strike back on military night? Trying to get ahead of Schumacher there, can't poke it away and never reached far enough for an icing. Shinkarik from the slot looking for Malik on the far side of the net. Sent around by Kolatarsi. And Henry gets it away from Glukharev. The Moccasins through Henry with a shot, and that one finds the side to the right of Rosenzweig. And for the second straight night, the Moccasins have been the one to open up the scoring here in Akins Ford Arena. Really good effort there from Brendan Ronan to get in behind Prevost and beat the icing. Koash towards Koivu. Niemi takes a big hit from Big Red. And then Robertson wants to go with Prevost. Robertson lays the hit, and then Prevost trying to find some revenge, but he takes a big overhand right from Robertson. Robertson with another overhand right. He sheds the helmet for Prevost and then takes him down to the ice. Do it for Malik. Everyone wants to make someone pay for a clean hit. Robertson lays one of the cleanest hits we've seen this season. And Prevost, he might be a big boy at 6'2", but Big Red standing at 6'6" is able to win that fight. Despite all the odds against them, they're able to keep the Moccasins out on plenty of power play time, a lot of it being served 5-on-3, and Garcia takes a dirty hit right behind the Rock Lobster net. Some contact at the offensive blue line, but he's back in play here. Right circle shot! How about that for a return? Back out on the ice and back making an impact. Malik Johnson out of the locker room and onto the scoreboard. You just can't stop a Malik Johnson like a superhuman. Gets the feed from Milan, and Malik Johnson puts it top shelf once again. Takes a hit from the Swede. Shinkarik into the center ice. Milan gets the feed from Johnson. Milan centering past Glukharev. That one squeezed by the quads of Karpinski. Away from his fellow countryman, Hugo Coach. Weisblatt. Right back to Virgili. Wow, great passing from Kolatarsi. Gallant was waiting out in front. Dion Demke with an initial effort, and Karpinski led up the rebound. The Moccasins trying to take it right over center ice. Garcia has Reller. Reller hard in on the net. It almost looked like it was in, but it's hard off the end boards and bounced off the back of the Moccasin net. Everyone in the building thinks it's a goal, but it isn't. It was a very, very important third period last night for Athens. Will it be so once again tonight? Brandon Reller gets a step in behind Hugo Coach, but Bacon will get there first. Coach, no-look pass, almost sets up Alden right out in front. Pass towards Gallant in the slot. Karpinski with the save. The Moccasins starting to grow into this third period. Schumacher trying to squeeze the legs together. Johnson takes a trip. Another nasty spill for him, and he's slow to get back to his feet. Then Milan wants a piece of Schumacher. Milan pushing around Schumacher. Everybody collapsing in together right on this Monroe defensive blue line. It's becoming a much more physical game here. Turnover by the Moccasins. Picard looking for an option. Tight angle shot right into the back of Johnson. Poor Malik Johnson. It feels like he's been a magnet of pain today. Poor Malik. He has to speak tomorrow out before tomorrow's game. Meanwhile, a shot and a goal from Houston Wilson. He scores in 2 consecutive games, his first 2 as a Moccasin. Houston Wilson making himself not so much of a fan favorite here in Athens. We'll see if he's the one that has the last laugh. Still a lot of game. Picard. Shinkarik. Conway sprawls out in front of him. Garcia with a shot. Puck loose out in front. Gallant gets it back. And then Glukharev able to test Karpinski but not find the equalizer. Glukharev has it back. A shot in the back of the net! Danny Dangles does more than dangle. He's dynamite with his shot as well, and he evens up the game at 2. Taking a look, Daniil Glukharev able to win that puck back off Sabad, gets a feed from Russell, evades Sabad, gets himself into the high slot, and a lot of traffic out in front. Both the Rock Lobsters and Moccasins taking part in that traffic. With 32 saves tonight, now has 1,000 in his professional career. It's been a night for career milestones. Carter Shinkarik also got his 300 assists. Is that we're going to go in? Yes! Malik Johnson, his second of the game, and he just can't be stopped. 2 goals back to back. And Malik Johnson tells his former teammate Houston Wilson, this isn't your barn to celebrate in. Wilson, he's been the villain today for the Rock Lobster fans, and his pass goes nowhere. And then it's taken away. Daniil Glukharev sticks the dagger into the throat of the Moccasins. Careless play from Monroe out of their own zone, and Daniil Glukharev is able to polish things off. Not enough energy on that pass at all, and Daniil Glukharev able to make the Moccasins pay. It feels like the odds are never against the Rock Lobsters. You just never count out the crustaceans. The Rock Lobsters with a 4-2 win, and they are now 8-0 against the Monroe Moccasins on this season.